Yes, indeed. It's time for the radio program. I've been so busy lately, I've not been able to do it enough. But that's for some good reasons. I'm recording and recommending and recruiting a number of people who are going to join me to be usual contributors and some occasional provocateurs and occasionally just a good old-fashioned curmudgeon who will join us on our ongoing program that is about a serious subject, ideas, and then influence, impact, and income, and how to make the world a little bit better. For you, for those you love, but indeed for the entire Commonwealth of all the people. We are trying to do just that. And our program, our podcasting is going and growing. And like everything else, it's changing all the time. If you don't want to change, don't even try and do life and business anymore, because the changes will come and they oftentimes will be surprising. They will always be challenging, but we can make it happen. As the good word says, accept the fact that you are more than conquerors. Hey, we're off. I'm going to do two things today. I'm going to have a serious little note, and then I'm going to actually have a little bit of fun about somebody who had a birthday just yesterday. I thought it was today, but it turned out it was yesterday, but that's okay. When you're 90 years old, it should be celebrated for some time. If I ever make it to 90, I think I'll take 2 days to celebrate. First of all, I want to share with you, because I've had 3 requests in the last couple days. I will claim that there is some wisdom that is within me, and here it goes. I don't know when I first said it, or thought about it, or wrote it down, but it's been growing in me for some time. I oftentimes say to you, fear kills everything. I oftentimes say that let that sit on your head for a while. I oftentimes say, hey, be careful, but not too much. Take risks every day. But here's the wisdom that I've had for some time, and here it goes. A truth told is good, but seldom heard. A truth revealed has greater yield. But a truth discovered is best of all, and a truth imposed is no truth at all. What we seek to do is help people discover the truth for themselves. That is a principle of Houstoniisms that is primary. And I've learned this in many, many ways. But, we like to tell people the truth. Tell them what it is. But a truth told is certainly good. But it's seldom heard. Not really noticed or observed that much. However, in good fashion, a truth revealed, shown to people, will have greater yield. Just show them the truth. Reveal it to them. That's far better than telling them. But here's the deal. A truth discovered is best of all. People discover the truth for themselves. And a truth imposed, which we do all the time. A truth imposed is really no truth at all. If we're going to be successful in the life and business we're all about, we're going to have to help people discover the truth for themselves. So I'd like you to think about that. and see if that might be helpful and useful to you. Just think about that. But also what I want to do today is do something that I hope will be an inspiration to you in this sense. One of the wonderful things about radio and television is you can do something right now. Right now. You can get an inspiration, you can get an idea, you've been taught something or you've learned something, and you can put it out on the World Wide Web right now. And you don't have to prepare for it that much, you just have to share what you've learned. You can do it now, and you can post it and publish it right now. And that's why I'm teaching you people to learn how to be podcasters. I just came up with this idea about 30 minutes ago when somebody again asked me about, hey, it was over 20 years ago when I heard you say something like this. And they wanted the full revelation, and that was the truth told story. But then I was going through a blog that I liked, and there I saw, guess what? Captain Kirk is now 90 years old. William Shatner is 90 years old. And I guess that's the case. It hardly seems possible. But you know, in the 1960s, worldwide phenomenon, the original Star Trek, which gave birth to the Next Generation and a kind of a mountain of sequels, but originally it was Captain James T Kirk, captain of the Starship Enterprise, boldly going where people have never gone before to seek new worlds and to seek new places. And that has inspired me that I actually have a program that goes all the way back to that inspiration, and it is the 7 secret things you need to know, or the 7 things you could know, or the 7 things you might discover that will help you build your own Starship Enterprise. And I think that works. We'll do that. I'll share with you those 7 things that you might discover is the secret to building your own Starship Enterprise. But James Kirk, obviously his co-star was Leonard Nimoy, who played the role of Mr. Spock. And literally, almost every one of the characters became, in many, many ways, stereotypical of the human condition. The original thing only made it for about 3.5 years and fell off. And then it was literally many, 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 many times in reruns, much longer than the actual series that went on. But William Shatner made his name as the captain of the Starship Enterprise. His story is one of some personal difficulty and some personal tragedy. But here's the deal. He just kept pressing on. Actually, before Star Trek, the Rod Serling special, The Twilight Zone, he had pictures, stuff in that. And then he went on to other things. And finally, as he got older, he sold Priceline and was the spokesman for that. And now, with a smile, I think, and he would probably smile with me, he used to run the Starship Enterprise, and now William Shatner is selling CPAP machinery, things to help us. By the way, get a good night's rest. And I just did a program on how important it is to get a good night's rest. But William Shatner went from the Starship Enterprise, but a varied career, quite a character, bit of a ham, but truly an authentic character, a real character actor. Uh, he didn't take himself that seriously. Supposedly, he one time said that he actually showed up at a Star Trek convention. You know, they've had him for years. And supposedly, he was very nice to everybody, but he said in kind of a unique way, hey, please keep in mind, this was just a TV show, 3 years. That's all it was. Hey, maybe you ought to get a life. Maybe you shouldn't live for Star Trek and be all about that. It was just a show. It was just a television show. And oftentimes I say to people, don't worry, it's just a radio show. It's just a video. It's maybe not all that important. Make sure that what you do directs people to what is truly important. And I think in the way he's lived, in a way William Shatner's done that. And so he's reached the age of 90. And congratulations and celebration. And the nice thing about it, he never retired. He's always looking for the next gig, always looking for the next opportunity. He keeps pressing on. And you know what? That's something that I'm going to try and keep doing. And by the way, it's something you need to keep trying to do. As someone said, you're not allowed to retire anymore. You have to keep making a contribution. You have to keep making people smile. You have to keep doing good. You don't get to quit. You just have to boldly go where you've never gone before. So a little bit of a tribute to James T Kirk, Starship Enterprise, and maybe even now helping you get a good night's sleep. I'm Stan Houston. The program is the Creator Entrepreneur Podcast, and we're about insight. We're about ideas. We're about influence, impact, and the meaning of true income. We'd like to help you discover all of those things for you, yourself, and your business. So reach out to me at stanhouston@gmail.com. stanhouston@gmail.com. We are a 21st century unique media production and coaching company, and we believe that we can help you become a true creator entrepreneur to make your mark and to boldly do what you hadn't not done before, and to keep you from retiring and to keep you from rusting away. If nothing else, just kind of burn out doing what you love. Best and blessings. Take care. Bye for now.